Hey everybody, it's Gut Health Mama. I'm here today to talk about bread, why it's so bad, and why I eat it every day. So, bread right now has a bad rep. I think all the diets out there are saying no, 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 no. And of course it does, right? It's full of junk. I'm really upset from what I read, and I want to share it with you and see how I can convince you to still eat bread all the time, okay? So first of all, you have to know that there's a lot of stuff in our bread that isn't in bread in other countries. So you go to Europe and you're like, hey, these people eat bread every day. What's the problem? Well, look at what's banned in the European Union, China, Australia, several other countries. Benzoyl peroxide, calcium peroxide. Look at the azodicarbonamide. I can't even say that. Potassium bromate. Look how many places that is banned. And guess where it is not banned? The good old US of A. We let a lot of stuff into our food that other people don't. Now, that's just bleaching the flour. This doesn't include the preservatives that go into the flour and all the other nonsense. Now, in my house, we actually still have bread every single day. I have it with soup. It's a great filler. It smells so good when it's fresh. And that is because we cook our bread from home. Bread has only got four ingredients in it. It's flour, water, yeast, and salt. That's it. So when you see high fructose corn syrup, when you see bleached flour, which has taken like 70 to 80% of the nutrients out of the wheat grain, when you see things that are preservatives that are making the shelf life, think about that bread, right? It had to be made at the factory, it had to get packaged, it had to get on a truck, and it had to come to your grocery store, and then it sits on the shelf for a few days, and then you bring it home and it's still good for a few days. Of course, your poor, sweet little body is having crap in it because it can't break all that down. It's we're making our food preserved, and we're bleaching it and taking out the good nutrients, and what we've got left, it's like eating plastic, and we're wondering why bread is so bad for us. So in our house, imagine you wake up and you smell this delicious bread, right? And you bring it out, it's hot, it's been rising overnight. Oh my gosh, don't you just want a slice of that? You could just eat it up, right? I often have bread first thing in the morning, or I have a smoothie because I try to be healthy, gut health. But when I have bread, it does not produce the additional pounds that people are really worried about. And you might actually have celiac disease or some gluten-free or gluten intolerance, but I believe most people are reacting adversely to bread because we have so many terrible things in it. So how can you have bread every day with me? Let me show you. I have the most beautiful ancient machine here. That's our Panasonic bread bakery. Woohoo! It's old. I mean, it's like a decade and a half, maybe older than that. However, I did look up the current sweet little edition of it, and I'm going to put the link for this machine below. This thing can do overnight cooking time, so you can set it. You just put the flour in at night, and boom, you've got fresh bread 13 hours later. You can add nuts if you want a sweet bread, raisins, all that sort of thing. You can also do gluten-free options with the new bread machines, and then you can also put together cool recipes, like if you want the dough for something mixed, but you do the rest of it like croissants, let's say. You do the rest of it by hand and baking it. Those are all options with the bread machines. I'm also going to put our flour that we use in the comments below. I know a lot of people have an aversion to whole wheat, but that's where you're going to get all the nutrients and the fiber. And so think about like the bran on the outside of the wheat. That's part of the like bran muffins, and you're always like, oh, I gotta go, I've had a bran muffin. Well, you should be getting that much fiber with all of your bread, and that's going to help you digest it. And of course, the nutrients are inside the kernel as well. So when you have refined flour, they've stripped all that down to the inside, which is just starch. So you're not getting the digestive part, and you're not getting the nutrient part. You're just getting starch. And then when you start making your bread at home, you're going to see awesome results for your family. It smells so good, you guys, when you wake up. I'm also going to put a link for a bread machine that's maybe not quite as turbo as that Panasonic. So I call it like the college student version, right? Something to try out. And then I'm going to put the flour that we use that's so good. Okay, so get one, try it out, and see the difference, you guys. You can have bread every day. It's a wonderful filler. You can have an organic loaf of bread for like $1 instead of buying this at the store and you've got the plastics and the preservatives and all the crap in your food, okay? Check it out. If you want to know more about gut health, follow me. You can see my other channels. You can like and subscribe. Not describe. All right, you guys, make some good choices out there. I'll see you next time. Bye.